This episode contains graphic details. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I'm going to go ahead and read the full text message printout that I got from the district attorney in the case. It's unredacted. The text messages are only between Shanda Vander Ark and Timothy Ferguson, her 20-year-old son. And they start from February of 2022 and go all the way up to the day of his death. So I'm just going to read them. When the day changes, I'll let you know. And there are multiple pages, so I'll have to stop and load the next page. Or there are multiple files. Each file is multiple pages. This first one is 12 pages. And so I'll have to stop and change files. I have no idea how long it's going to take, so we'll see if there's going to be a break or anything in here. But we are going to go ahead and start. Also, I want to mention that there are some abbreviations, like sometimes they'll put TH and it's thank you, and I'm just going to say thank you. Also, every once in a while, the word Siri pops up, S-I-R-I, like the Apple AI lady. And I think it has something to do with maybe they're using Siri to dictate the text or whatever. I'm just going to ignore them because it doesn't make any sense there's just like at the end of a sentence, it says Siri. So I'm just going to ignore those. They'll be in writing on the text, so we're going to go ahead and take we're going to get started here with Shanda on February 16th at 2:24 p.m. She wrote, "Hey, grocery delivery on the way." Paul responded, "KK." Shanda, "Should be there now. Grab quick because there is frozen stuff." Paul, "Okay." Shanda, "Sorry if the locks are a little annoying, but thank you for putting them on and being patient in using them." Then on February 17th at 5:06 p.m., Shanda texted, Okay, now I'm really headed home. Is it snowing there?" Paul, "No." Shanda, "Is Timothy behaving?" Paul, "Yes. He hasn't really moved." Shanda, "Good." Then Paul texted Shanda and link for Apple Pay for something. It doesn't seem to say what it is. February 18th at 6:49 a.m. Shanda, "His camera alerts are already picking him up moving around. I wouldn't put it past him to sneak up the stairs real quick and grab the motion sensor remotes and turn them off. You might want to go upstairs and turn them back on and finish sleeping on the couch. I just don't want any issues. Time to get up, please." Paul, "KK." Shanda, "How goes it?" Paul, "Good." Shanda, "Why is Timothy brushing his teeth?" Paul, "I don't know. He's being a moron." Shanda, "First, rude, and second, why are his hands free? And what did he get into that he felt he needed to brush his teeth to hide it?" Paul, "Sorry, I didn't know he was up." Shanda, "What do you mean you didn't know he was up? Has he not been upstairs against the wall?" Paul, "No." Shanda, "What? Why the heck not?" Paul, "I just didn't." Shanda, "What the heck has he been doing?" Paul, "According to him, he's just been setting. I don't know, though. I didn't know he was awake." Shanda, find out what he has snuck right the heck now, because I know he has snuck stuff since you weren't doing what you were supposed to. What do you mean you didn't know he was awake? You both should have been awake at 10:30. I am not happy. You know he wasn't just sitting there. Check the brownies in the kitchen. Check everything not locked away. Check where the flippin' keys have been. Paul, I already checked everything. He hasn't been up here since I woke up. Shanda, seriously? Paul, well, I'm sorry I didn't know he was awake. Shanda, he was awake long before you, as usual. I'm closing my office door and then FaceTiming. Paul, for now I've left Timothy's eyes uncovered, but if he keeps looking around, I'll put the mask on him. At February 28th at 3:55 p.m., Paul, she said she'll be here at 4:10. Shanda, okay. Did you seriously just leave Timothy upstairs while you went to your room? I happen to have Timothy's camera turned on my phone. Paul, I'm sorry, I'm having him come down. Shanda, yell up to him right now and get him downstairs. And check his breath. I can almost guarantee he's been eating something. He was chewing on something when he walked downstairs. You and I will be talking about this on a later date when we're both home. Paul, yes, he grabbed chips, I know. On March 1st at 12:01 p.m., Paul texted KK. Shanda, any issues with Timothy? Paul, no. Shanda, hey, don't let him pull the BS about going to the bathroom constantly, please. Paul, KK, this is his first time today. Shanda, okay, when did you get up? Have camera of him getting into stuff downstairs before 11. On March 4th at 10:55 a.m., Paul texted, I'm up. Shanda, okay, then get Timothy up and get him working on the deck out back, please. Please keep an eye on him to make sure he does not goof off or go down the stairs and play in the yard. Paul, okay. Shanda, did he get the deck done? Paul, I thought he did, but that's what I get for believing his stupid lies. Shanda, make him finish it, please. I will drop off the puppy there and then go down to pick up little man. I don't know how long I'll be gone. You need to go ahead and put on a shirt and shoes because I will text you when I get in the driveway and you can come out and get the puppy and take him inside. How is it going? Paul, good. Do I let Timothy go to bed yet? He has not been disobedient, but also hasn't stopped asking to go to bed for the past hour. Shanda, nope, he can wait. Since he wants to misbehave, he can stand there even longer, gathering Gabriel now to head home. Paul, KK. Shanda, about to leave now. Paul, KK. Shanda, so how has he been disobedient? Paul, he just won't listen or does something I didn't tell him he could. He just tried claiming his zip cuffs were too tight when I didn't even tighten them to where there's no room for his wrists. Shanda, leave them as they are and I will check when I get home and you can tell him that. And if he lied about that, he gets himself in even more trouble. Paul, okay, and I already checked because I knew if they were tightened, it was his doing. Shanda, you know what? We'll start cutting off the ends once they're tight, and so he can't do that. Paul, okay. Shanda sent Paul an attachment, it's a picture. It's too small for me to tell what it is. I think it's some sort of zip cuff, something of zip cuff, so he knows what she's talking about. Then on March 11th at 10:35 a.m., Paul texted, "I am. Shanda, please tell me Timothy is not just now getting up." Paul, no, I sent him back down. I didn't realize he got in bed. Shanda, why did you send him back down? Paul, I somehow forgot to activate the alarm and he woke me up at freaking 8. I told him to go stand against the wall downstairs. He thought he was sneaky. Shanda, okay, we'll talk more tonight about this. Paul, KK, I'm really sorry. Shanda, is it snowing there? On March 17th, at 7:45 a.m., Paul texted, he's picking me up at 8:30. Shanda, oh, okay, good. Please check the downstairs bathroom. Looks like Timothy snuck upstairs and then went in the bathroom right after about 15 minutes ago. Paul, okay. Shanda, and please ask him about it. You can tell him I have him on camera going up there. Did you not turn the motion sensor back on? Paul, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. And he said he was checking the time, which I find is actually slightly believable, because there's nothing in the bathroom. All of the cupboard doors and drawers are still open. Shanda, well, he knows he wasn't supposed to go upstairs at all, so he needs to get up and stand against the wall right away for that stunt. And please don't forget that. I don't see him getting up and he isn't responding to me talking through the camera. Paul, he's already upstairs. Shanda, oh, okay, well, he has to go back down and stand against the wall when you leave. And please make sure the puppy poops before you leave. Did you leave? Paul, yes. Shanda, apparently you're not reading my messages. I told you to have Timothy go downstairs against the wall. I will deal with it, but please make sure you're reading my messages. Paul, oh, sorry. It's all good. Shanda, I have little man and we are headed to get dog food on the way home now. How is everything there? Paul, good. Shanda, good. Is Timothy behaving? Paul, for the most part he keeps making excuses to get off the wall. Shanda, if he has gone to the bathroom in the last hour, tell him he does not get to go until after I get home, and he is not to get off the wall until after I get home. If the puppy needs anything, you will need to do it for him. Paul, no, it's that he keeps claiming Sharma had to pee. Shanda, then you walk the puppy and make him run the stairs once or twice while you're doing that. Paul, okay. On March 19th at 6:59 p.m., Paul texted, good. Shanda, good. He behaving? Paul, sorta. Tell me to grab the food at some point is hiding in his pocket, so never mind, it's not sorta good. Timothy, oh my God. Shanda, okay, that only made partial sense. What did he grab? LOL. Paul, I don't know, chips or something small he had in his pocket. Shanda, okay, tell him he just restarted his not eating again. He's not standing up the right way. How long have you made him stand like that? Paul, he was just now like that after I made him empty his pockets. Shanda, K. We are leaving Grammy and Grandpa's now. He got away with it again. And how did he manage to sneak that in his pockets anyway? Paul, I don't know. Shanda, well, he did it under your nose, so what does that tell you? Paul, I know, okay? Shanda, don't get an attitude with me. Please send Timothy down to open the garage door. My garage door opener is not working. On March 21st at 6:21 a.m., Paul texted, coming. Shanda, is the motion sensor turned on? And the trash did not get picked up because he didn't bother taking it all the way to the street. Paul, okay, I was about to. Shanda, please do, and yeah, our trash didn't get picked up because the trash can was not all the way down. And it looks like he is wrapped up in a blanket or something against the wall. He needs to shed the blanket. On March 22nd at 6:21 a.m., Shanda texted, thank you. I am in court today, so please sign into the camera so she can. He already tried to sneak something out of Gabriel's room into his bed. As soon as you can. Paul, I think he was still asleep. I told him to get up earlier. He responded, but I guess I should have made sure. Shanda, yeah, no comment. You can put him against the wall downstairs, but you need to sign into that camera. And please bathe Gabriel now. He won't get picked up until after my dog training appointment tonight, but he does need bathed, and I want you to do it the right way so you don't forget. And please make sure he gets clean jeans and clean underwear on. Paul, okay. Shanda, thank you. Timothy was over by the counter with food on it. I sent him down there. Please check and see if he's gotten a hold of anything. On March 25th at 9:55 a.m., Shanda texted, Ron should be there in just a few minutes to pick up that money. And go ahead and get everybody up. You can sign into the camera downstairs and make him stand against the wall by Gabriel's room, just further down the hallway. Paul, KK. Shanda, are you watching Timothy through the regular webcam with him standing against the wall in the hall downstairs? Paul, what's the password? Shanda, Gabriel 2014. Is he in the hall or in the small room? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I need an answer. You're about to be in trouble for not answering me, and we will still getting messages that the motion sensor in that small room is going off when he should not be in there. Paul, sorry. Shanda, is Timothy behaving? On April 1st at 6:26 a.m., Shanda texted, thank you. Time to get up. Please make Timothy stand against the wall downstairs and sign into that camera. You up? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul? Couldn't stay on call, obviously. Paul, sorry. Love you. Please read my previous message and make sure to log into that camera and watch him on that camera. You are not signed into the camera downstairs, and Timothy is not against the wall down there. Signed. Paul, oh, I'm sorry. Shanda, like I said, my messages were not being read. Make sure you're offering Gabriel food, not just waiting until he says something because he's really hungry. And is Timothy up against the wall in the hall downstairs or in his small room? Should be in the hall. Paul, room. Shanda, okay, you really aren't reading my messages. Paul, I am. April 4th at 6:26 a.m. Nuh-uh. Time to get up. Please have Timothy stay against the wall downstairs and you sign into the camera down there, please. I will leave here at 2 and be home no later than 3, so I will be home before you go to work. But you already have your ride for work taken care of anyway. Paul, KK. Shanda, thank you. Please reread my message. Paul, okay. Shanda, he's supposed to be standing against the wall downstairs in the hall, and you're supposed to log into the camera down there. I shouldn't have to repeat myself, sweetie. Paul, oh crap, I'm sorry I was half asleep. Shanda, love you. Paul, no, not yet. Shanda, they are not under his mattress and they are not in any bathroom cupboards either. Did he admit to stealing 8 or 9 pieces of bread while you were on your device again? That was today on the bread, which you and I will be talking about very soon. He swears he did not take the Andes, and I can't find any wrappers or the bag. Paul, how did he even get upstairs? I reactivated the alarm after I had him walk Sharma out front, and I watched him go. Shanda, he won't fess up. Might have been under your nose like the bread was. He's claiming you took them, and no, you may not jump on him for that. I will deal with it if he is the guilty party. Can't find them. He's not allowed to go to bed tonight till he fesses up, so leave him against the wall when you get home. We'll leave instructions for tomorrow before I leave. Paul, KK. Shanda, you're still in hot water over him being able to sneak stuff under your nose. Paul, wait, I took what? Shanda, no, he stole food under your nose today and a couple days ago. Paul, how? I literally watched him go downstairs today and checked his pockets. I was off my devices when he was upstairs. I made sure to turn them off. He's spouting crap. He's done it before. Wait, I never activated the alarm before I left. Shanda, he finally fessed up to eating them and throwing the wrappers in the woods when walking the dog. Paul, when did he grab them? Shanda, he ate the whole bag. He stole that right from under your nose, along with the bread. How? I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at him. Shanda, I will ask once he's done making himself throw up. Paul, because he's literally spouting crap. Shanda, he isn't getting to sleep tonight. Paul, I made sure to watch him and check him. I even gave him a timer, 1 minute, because I already had Sharma poop, so he didn't have to that quick. Shanda, he took them while he was walking Sharma. You left them sitting on my seat. You and I will be having a talk soon about not paying attention to him, and he is not to walk puppy at all anymore. He will come outside with you and stand on the front porch when you do, but he is not to walk the puppy anymore. The motion sensor remote is on top of the white freezer. He is to stay against the wall tonight, and he does not get any sleep tomorrow either during the day. Okay, slightly curious what you're spending $20 on. Paul, that was for the coworker driving me home. He needs gas. Shanda, okay, thought so, but wanted to check. On April 5th at 12:07 a.m., Paul texted, "Where am I sleeping tonight? If you want me upstairs to watch Timothy, I will." Shanda, in your room, he is on the wall downstairs. Come close the garage door and reset the motion sensor, please. Paul, coming. Shanda, did you get it? It's hard to see in the dark. That's a repeat. Paul, yes. Shanda, okay, just making sure. Please set the motion sensor and then you can go back to sleep. I will text you when I need to sign in to the camera. Paul, KK. Shanda, thank you. Did he ask to go to the bathroom? Paul, no. Shanda, well, he just went. You need to log into the cam downstairs, please, and make sure it is working for you. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Please log into the camera and keep an eye on him. Paul, sorry. Shanda, thank you. You are gonna have to watch him. He is already trying to slouch and not stand up straight against the wall like he should be. We need to have a zero tolerance policy with him today after all he has pulled lately. Time to get up, and hopefully I didn't just mess up you being able to see the downstairs cam. If I did, please let me know. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Dude. Paul, no, it's good. Sorry. Shanda, okay. LOL, had to mess with Sharma. Make sure Gabriel is up and remember to have Timothy pick up the bag of wrappers from the yard and you save those for me to see when I get home. Paul, KK. Shanda, thank you, poor Sharma. I was messing with him, LOL. What time are you getting picked up today for work? Paul, let me check. Shanda, KK. Paul, between 3 and 3:30. Shanda, okay, please go ahead and give little man a bath. And get him into clothes that fit this time. I have not heard from anybody about picking him up tonight yet, but I want to be ready since you have to work tonight and you normally don't work on Tuesdays. Paul, okay. Shanda, while you're bathing him, make Timothy stand inside the bathroom with his nose against the door or wall, please. They in their rooms and puppy in crate? Paul, I was about to. Shanda, KK. Paul, Gabriel's in his room, Sharma's crated, and you want me to sign out of the Tekken app? I'm almost to work. And I hope it's okay to grab a drink and snack since I have some time before I have to clock in. Shanda, yes it is. Paul, KK, thanks, and the Tekken app thing? Shanda, already got it, just close the app please. April 6th at 6:26 a.m. Shanda texted, please come walk Sharma and make Timothy get up and stand at the wall down there. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, coming. April 8th at 5:04 p.m., Paul texted, okay. Shanda, I'm just now leaving work, so it's fine. Make sure you're dressed and you have the motion sensor remote. I will have you come out front when I get home and you can set the motion sensor and he can stay downstairs in the hall against the wall. April 13th at 3:26 p.m., Shanda texted, okay. Please sign into the downstairs camera, but you can have Timothy clear off my spot again. Just please make sure he does not get into anything. Watch him without using your devices while he does that. I have a couple of Andes left in the bag that I can just see him swiping. Andes. April 14th at 4:54 p.m. Shanda texted, just hurry please. You need to sign into the camera downstairs and Timothy needs to be standing against the wall. Paul, okay. If he stops many more, let me handle him, please. Shanda, no. Paul, wall sits? Shanda, push him until it looks like he's about to fall over, please. Paul, we could do it chasing style. April 15th at 10:17 a.m. Shanda, time to get up. Could you please walk Sharma? You can walk him out back, just be careful where you and he step. No hollering, please. Calm down. I can hear you in there. The next time he does a down and back up without stopping, you can come in. Paul, KK. Shanda, KK. Next time he does 4 straight without stopping, you're done. Same thing next time he does 4 straight without stopping. April 16th at 11:29 a.m. Paul, KK. Shanda, he's been cute and snuggly, but I know he needs to go potty. 2 more round trips without him stopping and he can come in. April 17th at 6:45 p.m. Shanda, how has Timothy been? Paul, so far so good. Shanda, is he up against the wall? Oh shoot, I'm sorry, I just realized I have the motion sensor remote. You managed to turn that off at the device, I assume? Paul, I'm sorry, I didn't know if you were watching or not, and yes. Shanda, no, I wasn't watching at all. He was supposed to be in his room until you got home and then up against the wall. Paul, sorry, no one told me. Shanda, yeah, he should have been. Then again, I'm not surprised. Please turn the motion sensors on. Paul, oops, I just remembered I turned one of them off when I got home. Shanda, LOL, thank you. April 18th at 12:30 p.m. Shanda, are you logged into the camera down there? Baseball was postponed until Friday due to weather, so you can just leave them in their rooms when you leave. Best to leave around 3:45 today. I should leave here around 4:15-ish, so they won't be in their rooms long. Paul, KK. Shanda, and crate the puppy when you go out, of course, and bundle up, please. Gabriel is saying he's hungry. You did not actually set the motion sensors this morning like you thought you did, and Timothy stole some more food. You don't need to respond to this yet, but I need to send this so you have the list for tonight. Timothy is against the wall till you get home. Please clear the food and wrappers he stole earlier when you did not set the motion sensor properly, and then he can go to bed in his small room. I will send you a list tomorrow of punishments for him, and you owe me as well for the record. Paul, what food? Mama? Shanda, give me a minute, please. Paul, KK, sorry. Though I could have sworn I activated the alarm this morning. I must have unintentionally hit the wrong button and hit the deactivate button instead of the active, which did nothing. Shanda, yeah, he admitted that he hit the wrong button and did not activate it, so you probably hit the deactivate button accidentally. Paul, gotcha, because I hit a button and heard a beep, but I couldn't register that it was my fault. Shanda, yeah, he snuck upstairs again. Paul, he really can't do anything right. Can we just send him to juvie already? Because I'm literally done with him. It's so obvious that he's not going to stop, he's just going to keep going, so why not just get rid of the problem? Shanda, Kay, thanks for the vote of confidence. Makes me feel great. Paul, what? Wait, I'm not saying I doubt you. I doubt him changing. I don't think it's possible. He's too stuck in the past, and he's obviously not gonna move on. I know you're trying to correct him. Him doing this is not on you. He doesn't care about his actions, Mama. He thinks that he can keep doing the same thing over and over again, and he's not gonna go to jail. That's the thing, because we're threatening to do it, and we haven't done it, so he thinks that he can keep going. I know how his mind works. Shanda, first of all, don't talk down to me, kid. Paul, I wasn't trying to, I'm sorry. Shanda, ice cream sandwiches and granola and off-brand cheese crackers is what he took. Paul, so that's why the freezer lock was not sticking as well. He tore it off, the little piece of blank. Nope, I'm done. Shanda, yeah. And that's not up to you. Paul, I know. I'm just saying that if he tries anything else with me, I'm not going to be happy. I already am in, but now it's just starting to. I can't find the right words for it. Shanda, he snuck by you while you were asleep. So you might want to watch yourself here. Paul, no, Mama, he tore the lock part off of the freezer and then tried to stick it back on, but it's not as sticky anymore. I was wondering what happened. He didn't touch the keys because he just ripped it off. Shanda, I know what he did, Paul. I'm the one that discovered it. And I didn't say he took the keys just then. I said he snuck by you while you were asleep. Meaning he snuck upstairs and got stuff out of the freezer and got back downstairs while you slept. Paul, I honestly should have realized something was wrong when the lock wasn't as sticky anymore. Shanda, it was a little late by then. He is not to go to bed till he gives me my missing key from the other set. I know he yanked the lock off, but he also has one of the keys somewhere. He stays against the wall till I get that key. And everything in his small room comes out and can be put on his bed. Once he gives me the other key back, he may have a single sheet to use to sleep on the floor. No pillow, nothing else, no pad on the floor either. He managed to come upstairs, yank the locks off both the freezer and the pantry without you noticing. And he stole a bunch of crap that squished and rattled and did all sorts of stuff, and you slept through everything. Paul, KK. Shanda, no devices tomorrow until at least my lunch other than messaging with me, which will be very little. Since Timothy is keeping me up moving around so much, I'll turn the motion sensor off so you could come inside without worrying about setting it off. The remote is at the top of the stairs. Please make sure you turn it back on before you go to bed. But you do need to go straight to bed after you charge your battery, of course. See my message? Please make sure you set the motion sensor and take the keys with you. Paul, KK. You can also tell him I changed my mind on the salt water because I don't want him. I have any excuse to sit down by trying to claim me as diarrhea. It's not getting away with anything. I'm just not giving him an excuse to sit down. He has to stand up and then run the stairs today. Paul, okay. Shanda, and please send me the bike payment of $23.70 or round off somewhere. Paul sends an attachment to with Apple Pay, most likely for that. Shanda, thank you. And is the motion sensor on? He is not on the downstairs camera right now, and the bathroom camera is not loading very quickly. Paul, okay. Shanda, and he has covered up the bathroom camera. At least he just covered that. So the motion sensors are turned on? Paul, yes. Shanda, okay. Please log into the camera downstairs and start making him run stairs. Paul, KK. Shanda, you have not logged into the camera downstairs yet, and he was doing his weird leg thing yet again. He needs to be running stairs already. He up and running the stairs? Is he up and running the stairs every 30 minutes? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Hello? Okay, so you will likely also be in big trouble. Seriously? Paul, sorry, I unintentionally dozed back off. Shanda, nothing. It's blank. Paul, I'm sorry, you could have at least waited until I was fully awake. Shanda, excuse me? Paul, sorry, I didn't mean to sound rude or anything. Shanda, might want to reread what you said, and I don't want to hear about sleep or lack thereof either, honestly, because I may have slept an hour last night at the most. Make him run like crazy, please. Paul, okay. Shanda, and he has to go further down the hall when you leave. Probably leave around 3:15 since you work at 4. Battery charging? Not in his room. Has he handed over the key yet? Paul, yes, my battery is charging. Shanda, good. Paul, no, he hasn't handed it over because he, quote, doesn't know where it is. So much is done with this, Ron. I'm gonna have him look really hard. Run. Shanda, yeah, that's BS, so he gets no sitting or resting at all till he gives up that key. Groceries will arrive before too long, FYI. Have some pizza rolls in those. I will check the camera later when I log into it, but willing to bet he sat and rested and crap. Paul, he's coming up with a bunch of crap that he just stuck them and didn't grab the keys. Shanda, huh? Paul, you said that he grabbed spare keys, but I thought yesterday you said he just ripped the locks off. Shanda, I think he did a little bit of both, but he refuses to give up the spare keys, and there's a way on God's green earth he's getting to keep a set of keys. Paul, did you ever check the package? Because he's now claiming he put them back, which is, in my opinion, baloney. Shanda, yes, I checked the package. He's lying to you because he thinks we won't communicate. I should still have 7 keys in that package, and I have 6. Groceries are there. I have to go back to court. Please keep on Timothy, and Gabriel just told me he was hungry. Paul, I am when he's not running. I have him doing wall sits right beside me. Shanda, okay, that or I guess LOL downstairs with you watching and only using your devices to do that right now. Paul, and I'll get Gabriel. Shanda, K, thank you. Clear Timothy's room and he has to stand up in there against the wall. Question mark. Please tell me you don't have the motion sensor remotes and keys. Never mind. Paul, his legs were literally jelly by the time I left from doing wall sits, and yet he still never admitted and told me where the keys are. Shanda, hey girl, I meant the lanyard with the remotes and keys on it, but I know, he thinks we're going to back off. Paul, yeah, I know what you meant. I also meant the spare key. Shanda, okay, that was not supposed to say, hey girl. I honestly don't remember what that part was supposed to say. Paul, LOL, it's fine. Shanda, did you grab one of your lanyards? I saw the other one on the floor when I got home a few minutes ago. Paul, yes, I took both keys because I didn't have time to separate them. Shanda, that's fine for now, sweetie. You can separate them tomorrow so you know you have a spare key available. Timothy laid down on the floor of the bathroom not long after I left and slept in there for about 2.5 hours this morning. Caught him on video. Paul, I'm really sorry. I don't know why I fell back asleep. I was exhausted, but I have no idea what reason. Shanda, I am still surviving on less than an hour of sleep. You can imagine my current displeasure. Paul, I'm really sorry. Tell you what, I have tomorrow off, so when you get home you can go to your room and you can sleep. I'll take care of everything. Shanda, we'll see about that, but he is staying up tonight and likely tomorrow night as well. Paul, okay, I'll make sure he doesn't move even if it means I have to bring him into my room. I'll let you sleep while I take care of him. Shanda, no, he would play in your room and he isn't on camera there. I will text you my expectations of him before I go to bed tonight and we will go from there. Paul, KK. April 20th at 1:13 a.m. Shanda texted, Timothy may go to the bathroom and then he is back out against the wall. Good night. Call Get Up. Did you not turn on the motion sensors, including the one that is on Timothy? He has managed to move around all sorts of ways without that going on family. Going off, apparently. Paul, apparently at one point I misclicked and he hit deactivate and he took the alarm off. Shanda, hey, how goes it? Does Sharma need to go out? He was sitting there looking at you, LOL. Paul, it goes Timothy must really like running the stairs because he keeps asking when he's going to again, and Timothy also just walked Sharma without my permission or say so, I should add. Shanda, okay, he shouldn't be moving even on camera without your permission, and is he doing the number you have been doing without issue? If so, we're going to increase that number. Paul, yes, I had him do 20 this time, not much change. Shanda, okay, do more than that. He still hasn't given up the keys yet? He will stay up tonight if he doesn't. Paul, okay. Shanda, or you can make him do a bunch of jumping jacks, would make him do at least 20 in a row without stopping or telling him that's the goal. Paul, KK. April 22nd, 12 p.m. Shanda, LOL, okay. I should show you how to make lava cakes in the Instant Pot. Slightly random, but you know. He's been sitting long enough. Make him run the stairs, please. Paul, in the rain? Shanda, it's raining? Paul, yes. Paul, is it raining where you are? Shanda, then make him stand up and no, not yet. I'm going to get Gabriel after work and then I will come home. They canceled baseball practice again tonight because of the rain. We are hoping to have practice tomorrow night. Paul, KK. Shanda, how is it going? You can make him do wall sits. And don't let him get away with complaining about his knees. They're just fine. Paul, he was driving me crazy nonstop, setting the alarm that was on him, so he's now cleaning the living room I'm watching. I'm threatening him with wall sits, but he was okay with that instead of standing. Shanda, he would rather do wall sits than stand up? I'm pretty sure that's just lip service. Once his legs start burning from the wall sits, he will prefer to stand over that. And by the way, I made the mistake of telling him that I'm going to choose what he does not prefer, so he might be using that as well. Let's be real. Standing up is way easier than wall sits. Just making sure that was on. Motion sensor on. April 25th at 3:04 p.m., Shanda texted, "Before you go, you need to walk the dog thoroughly and crate him. And make sure Timothy goes to the bathroom and then put him in his room and turn the alarm on his door on. I don't think the motion sensor alarm is necessary with the alarm on his door on. Just let me know where you leave the remotes, please. Okay? Paul, okay. Shanda, thank you. And I will sign into the downstairs camera when you leave. Tell Timothy do not open his door after you leave and turn the alarm on. That would drive Gabriel nuts going off for an extended time. Paul, KK. Shanda, K, thank you. You don't need to respond to this. I have Timothy against the wall, but you will need to turn the alarm on his pants off to send him to the bathroom when you get home, then redo the alarm he is wearing. And then you have to take the alarm with you, but not arming the regular motion sensor. We'll leave that to you since he's already wearing a very loud sensor. Paul, okay. April 26th at 8:02 a.m. Shanda, please sign into the camera downstairs and find the other alarm like the one on his pants today. It's in the boxes somewhere. It's going on an arm. Paul, KK. Shanda, thank you. He keeps pulling his arms down, and that doesn't set off the camera or alarm, so please watch for that. Almost freaking caught him. I want all food in the fridge, freezer, or pantry, and those locked. Paul, it is. He just pulled the pantry door lock. Shanda, what do you mean he just pulled it? Did he take it off? Paul, yes, the part that attaches to the wall is dangling right now due to sticky loss. Shanda, okay, get another one on it right away. Last I saw, they were on the floor in a bag in my room. When did he pull it off? Paul, I don't know. Shanda, and you need to make him run up and down the stairs a ton for that, even in the cold and rain. Paul, KK. Shanda, tell him he needs to fess up to what he did there because I have it all recorded. I can go back and look, but that will go worse for him. Paul, KK. Shanda, please send me a screenshot of the times he set off the downstairs camera so I know when to look on the recording. And find out what he took and let me know. And I mean find that out from him fast. That had to happen after I left. While you were laying down and while he was pulling his shoes on to walk Sharma this morning, he stole all the remaining Cheddar Bay biscuits. As angry as I am with him, I am upset with you as well. Paul, how? I didn't tell him to. I never told him to walk Sharma this morning. Shanda, it was when he first came up, after he went and removed his thing. He grabbed his shoes and went over to the corner of the counter and acted like he was putting them on and stole all of them. And ate some of them right under your nose. Paul, what time was it? Shanda, about 11:10 to 11:15. I will show you the video tomorrow evening. Paul, okay, for one I'd set an alarm for 11:30, so there's no way that was on me because I activated his alarm, so I don't know how the heck he got out. Shanda, you were awake, but nice try. Well, you woke up briefly anyway, and he got this by you. I have you on video talking to him before he did it. You sent him to get your iPad right before he did this. Paul, okay, I got it. Just let me work. Shanda, which should not happen again, by the way. I wasn't expecting you to respond in the first place. I was just answering your question and tell you what I found out. We will discuss this tomorrow after you get off work. Paul, yeah, sure. Shanda, you had better lose that attitude right the heck now, kid. Paul, that wasn't meant to come out with attitude. Shanda, okay, thank you. Paul, just busy doing dishes. On April 27th at 5:33 p.m., Shanda texted, okay, thank you. Oops. Okay, I'm really going to strangle him. Now he is saying he stole an entire block of cheese that was in the refrigerator. But I can't tell exactly how much he ate of it because he's fading in and out of the microphone. Please go downstairs and find out from him how much he ate exactly. And don't yell at him for the time being. I'll deal with him when I get home. Let me know as soon as you know exactly how much he ate and where the rest of it is if he didn't get all of it. Paul, did we have an unopened 1 pound of Monterey Jack? Shanda, yes, we had that, but we had another block as well, I believe. Paul, okay, so now what? Shanda, are you getting a screen protector once you get it taken care of? Paul, anyway, Timothy said he ate about 3/4 of the cheese. Shanda, so did you see a block of cheese in the fridge still? Paul, I didn't know I was supposed to check for that. You said cheese sticks. Shanda, I didn't ask you to specifically. I just thought you had because you were talking about it. Paul, and no, there's no other cheese block in there. Shanda, okay, maybe I was wrong about there being more than one, but he told me that he got 1 cheese stick. Timothy is no longer allowed anywhere near the fridge, freezer, or pantry, or any other place where food is. You will have to get things for Gabriel. Well, that worked out. My dog training people at least want them as a major headache right now. Will be home in just a few minutes. One of them. Grammy just headed out. And I'm almost home. Hiya. Testing. Paul, he said he's going to bed afterwards? You? Shanda, nope. He said that? Paul, no, you said he's going to bed afterwards. Shanda, and you're supposed to be watching him. Paul, I thought you said that earlier. Shanda, no, I said tomorrow night. Please reactivate his alarm before you go to bed. Paul, I'm about to. Shanda, K. Paul, hit the wrong one the first time. Shanda, heard it. It's okay. Paul, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick and then I'm going to go to bed. Shanda, okay. Paul, okay, good night, love you. Shanda, good night, love you. On April 28th at 3:30 a.m., Shanda, Timothy is claiming he really needs to go to the bathroom. Paul, okay. Shanda, please make sure to turn his alarm back on. And he took a drink when he should not have. Time to get up and walk Sharma, please. Paul, okay. Shanda, Timothy's alarm is going off. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Did you turn it off and back on? Paul, he needs to go to the bathroom apparently. Sorry I can't talk on the phone, but I need you to check your messages. Paul, oh sorry. Shanda, it's okay. Get him to the bathroom and then please turn his alarm back on. Give it like 60 seconds and reactivate that alarm, please. He tried to change pants. K, thank you. All right, it's another day. I took a break, and as you might notice from my hair being just a little bit longer, it's the next day, and I'm going to go ahead and finish off the second half. I've gotten into the groove a little more yesterday. You can probably tell there were a lot more edits. Sorry, there's something in my throat. There's a lot more edits at the beginning, and it starts to smooth out quite a bit more. So I got a big thing of water here, and I'm ready to get this taken care of. All right, so we left off yesterday on April 28th in the morning, and we're continuing from there. Shanda, I'm sorry to disturb you so early. Sorry to bother you again, but please check on Timothy. It might be time to get up anyway. You can leave him against the wall downstairs if you sign into the camera and promise to watch him and not let him get away with moving his arms down. He says his stomach is doing weird things, which might be a result of eating 3/4 of a pound of cheese. Paul, he just went to the bathroom. Shanda, K, thank you. He's back against the wall so you can reset the alarm. Time to get up and please log into the camera downstairs. I have to focus on work and I'm having to fuss with him way too much for letting his arms sag down and wiggle around. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, okay. Shanda, thank you, and he doesn't get to walk Sharma. That's a reward in his eyes, or at least time away from punishment. Please turn off his alarm for about 60 seconds so he can turn and face the camera since he just cannot hold still, and I don't trust that he isn't doing something he shouldn't be. I thought you were going to get up and sign into that camera and then work on cleaning your room. What's going on? He's not standing like he should be. Paul, ugh, of course not. Shanda, log into that camera, please. You need to log into your account on your computer and change your appointment for your other phone, please. Paul, what? Why? Shanda, thought you wanted to. Paul, no. Shanda, K, well, Timothy gets into his room when you go, with the alarm on the door and no sheet or blanket. He has to sit there with his hands on his head. Paul, okay. Shanda, and Crate the puppy, of course. Paul, okay. Shanda, I will be headed home as soon as I feel safe enough to drive. I just about passed out at work from blood sugar issues and feel rotten as a result. Paul, okay. Shanda, please sign into the camera downstairs and get him up against the wall. I'm headed home right now. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul. Paul, I literally keep getting close to falling asleep, and then he sets it off and it's driving me insane. I just want to sleep. Shanda, do you want to have just one on the pants for tonight? When I leave, you will have to have both on him so he doesn't get away with anything. I get it, trust me. Paul, okay. Shanda, Kay, take off the arm one, but warn him that I will count how many times he moves his arm from the camera picking it up, and he will be doing stairs for that tomorrow. And please make sure you have turned the other alarm on. Question mark, question mark, question mark. And did you take the other one off him so he can't lose it conveniently? Paul, okay. Yes. Shanda, hey, chill. Paul, I'm sorry I'm tired. Shanda, okay, just need to make sure 'cause you know he'll pull crap. So I am, sweetie. Please turn on the motion sensor on the stairs just in case his thing gets turned off and not turned back on. You know he will take advantage of that. Thank you. Paul, he won't listen. I can't get him to stop and I want to sleep. Help. Please. I keep getting near the edge of slumber and then boom. Shanda, I am as well, can hear it up here. The problem is that I know he's doing it, so we will give up and let him off the hook. Paul, I got this then. Shanda, you may have to stay up with him now, and then I will let you sleep in the afternoon when I can try to watch the cam. Paul, I took my night meds though, so I'm not going to be able to stay awake much longer. Except his idiotic butt. Can't we just knock him out? So he's asleep but sore. Can we just knock him out so he's asleep but sore? Fucking hell. Shanda, no. Paul, okay, sorry, I'm really fed up with him. I just want to sleep. Shanda, I told him his punishment for sneaking today was to stay up tonight. Can't go back on that now. You think I don't want to sleep? I have to work super early, but giving in to him would be the worst possible move. Paul, okay. April 29th at 12:15 a.m. Shanda, no screaming. Please don't let him rest his forehead on the corner where he might be able to sleep standing up, making Sticker's nose against the wall. Forehead. Do you realize he keeps turning around and staring at you? And make sure you do not trust him to walk the puppy today. However, you need to take him outside with you when you walk the puppy because I don't trust him inside by himself. Please ask Timothy what the heck he has done to Gabriel's iPad. I can't access iCloud at all on it, and it's not asking for a passcode anymore either. Well, if Timothy is cleaning, why is he staring at things so intently? And you need to put your devices aside and watch him while he cleans. Otherwise, he will get into stuff he should not, and I'm not okay with that. Paul, okay, I'm not making him run stairs right now because he not only chose to eat your burger while I was refilling Sharma's food, but he won't stop asking to clean when I didn't say so, Yeah, I'm not having him move till you get home. I don't have the patience to hawk watch him. Shanda, what did he eat? I ate my burger already. Paul, he ate the crust. Shanda, go try to make him throw up, please. He is not hungry. He's being a jerk. Paul, it is a bit too late. That was several hours ago. Shanda, why didn't you do that right away? And after having a headache all day, that's just what I want to do after I asked you to make him do stairs and stuff. Thanks. Paul, I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with his BS. I want to, but he's making sure to hard dang it. Shanda, and this is the second day in a row I have told you we're supposed to clean your room, and you even have the option of making him do the work today, and yet you're copping out, totally. Not happy at all right now. Paul, okay, I get it. May 5th at 7:39 p.m. Shanda texts, okay. Did Timothy work hard enough to sleep tonight so you and I can both get some sleep? He still will have to work super hard tomorrow to earn the same, but wanted to ask you about tonight first. Paul, yes. Shanda, okay, I'm sorry, but I can't watch him at work. He just moved around too much and being too difficult, not having his arms up where he should, and doing his peg leg thing. Please log into the downstairs camera and keep a very close eye on him. Please respond and let me know you got this, and let me know you have logged into that camera, and make sure you stay awake. Paul, sorry. Shanda, your bedding is in the dryer. Please watch him swap what is in the washer to the dryer, and then someone let me know when he's back in his spot so I can turn on the alarm, please. I love you and I'm proud of you. You got a little snappy, but not like you've been in the past by far. I'm proud of you. Paul, thanks. This is May 9th at 6:46 a.m. Shanda, that was just recycling. Normally the trash has run by now. Paul, KK. Shanda, looks like Timothy just went to the bathroom. Please make sure you turn the alarm on his door back on when he goes back in. I will let you know when he does that. Paul, KK. Shanda, what is dawdling anyway? Please make sure Timothy goes into his room with the alarm on when you leave. I should be home not too long after you go, as long as before you go. Please make sure Timothy goes into his room with the alarm on when you leave. I should be home not too long after you go, as long as before you go. And please let me know where you put the alarm when you leave. Paul, KK, thanks. Shanda, you're welcome. I logged out of that for you, but you will not be allowed to have any devices tomorrow before work unless you manage to get everything done I assigned to M standards, which will not be easy. Not sure what part of Timothy going nowhere but the bathroom without being watched closely, but he stole a bunch more of the Easter basket today and hid the wrappers behind the washer and dryer, because he obviously wasn't watched as he should have been. What part of watching Timothy closely was unclear? Sheesh. Paul, okay, there's no way that was today, Mama. Don't blame me. He literally never had the opportunity to steal anything. I made sure of that. Shanda, when he was putting clothes on my bed, he did, actually, and watch your tone with me. The not ye. Paul, I never gave him permission to even set foot in your room. I swear he must have done it when I went to the bathroom. He's trying to get me in trouble here, Mama. And I told him not to go to his room when I did. I brought him downstairs with me so his sneaky butt escaped. I watched him go into his room. Shanda, he said he never asked, but I mentioned before you need to take him downstairs when you go to the bathroom so he can't escape. Yes, he was sneaky, but have told you how to handle that. Paul, I'm sorry, but I have to get back to work. I'll talk later. Shanda, no worries, didn't expect an answer anyway. Paul, one of my coworkers wants to do something for his girlfriend and needs to borrow $25. He said he'll pay back $30 on payday, but the Cash App isn't working. Scan you Cash App $25 to at blah, blah, blah. I'll instantly Apple Pay the money to you. Shanda, I will try. May 16th at 3:15 p.m. Paul texted, kick A. Shanda, where is Timothy? Paul, sorry I was getting dressed. Timothy is on a 5-minute bathroom timer. Well, 4 now. Shanda, why is he on a 5-minute timer? He doesn't get 5 minutes. He gets 60 seconds unless he needs to poop, and then he gets 2 minutes. Paul, okay, sorry. Shanda, no great surprise that he wasn't honest with you. Paul, I was a lot annoyed at him. What do you mean? Shanda, he is that time to sit down when he doesn't need to and try to take advantage. He knew he wasn't supposed to get 5 minutes. Paul, where is he? Shanda, he's still in the bathroom. I'm just saying he uses the extra time as an excuse to sit down when he knows he's supposed to be standing up because he's being punished. He's at the wall now, and I have signed in to that since I'm on my way home. Please make sure you activate both alarms before you leave, and then leave those keys in my seat with the alarms attached. I can watch him in his room, but I also don't want him trying to pull anything while I'm on my way home. Paul, I'm now ready to beat him black and blue. Shanda, don't do it, and why? Paul, why else? He took advantage of me yet again. Shanda, okay, that's not the correct way to react, and you know that. Paul, I know, but I'm so far beyond done with this bullcrap. Shanda, me too. Paul, I have plenty of yarn to reattach the alarm to his wrist, but I think a tightened and tied off slip knot is the best way to keep him from giving it the slip. Shanda, we will figure it out. Paul, my phone is ready for pickup. Shanda, okay, so you can do that tomorrow? May 17th at 12:36 p.m., Shanda texted. Before I left, when I was having you sign into the camera and turning on the sound for the camera so you would hear the alarm if it went off. And by the way, I told him yesterday that if he did that in the garage again, he would sleep in the garage for the night. So let him know that he will be doing that as soon as the temperatures are safe enough for me to make him do it. But get out there right now with him. Go ahead and walk the puppy and then crate him, and then watch him while he picks everything up and figure out what food he got into and let me know that as well. Paul, okay. Peanut butter and a pancake in a cup. Shanda, did he hear the pancake in a cup? Otherwise, it's just powder and it's not safe to eat without being heated either. Paul, he just ate the powder. Shanda, that could make him sick, the dummy. Tabasco in his mouth and make him swallow, and lots of it. Do it every 30 minutes until you leave. Paul, okay. He also crapped himself. Shanda, what? In his pants? Seriously? Paul, I told him to take a 5-minute shower. Shanda, make him do the work in the garage with nothing on below the waist. Just make sure the garage door stays closed. And then he can stand down against the wall with nothing on below the waist until you leave. Just please make sure Gabriel does not go downstairs at all while he's standing there like that. You have to watch him in the shower. I do not trust him to not plug the tub and cause an issue. And his clothes need washed right away. But he gets to be without anything below the waist for a while today. Did he say why the heck he did that? Paul, he, quote, didn't want to disturb anyone. Shanda, tell him I want to know the real reason, because I know darn good and well that's not it. He snuck into the garage. He wasn't worried about disturbing anybody. I have to go back to work. Tell Timothy to stay in his room. Okay, I need an honest opinion. You have to work in the morning, and I obviously have to work, and I have a jury trial going, supposedly. I plan to take Scario with me in the morning, but I can't risk Timothy keeping me up all night. Any opinions on what we do tonight? Sharma, not Sicario, LOL. Paul, I honestly don't know, but if it does go to the jury thing, I'd say let Timothy sleep tonight, but keep him up Thursday, 'cause I will deal with him. Shanda, okay, we'll probably do that. Sharma did an amazing tonight. I'm actually about to head home from Meyer now, but I want to leave early to walk him through Meyer again before I go to work, so I need to sleep. Paul, noise. Shanda, yep, so sending him to bed now and we'll set the alarm on his door. I will get up earlier than usual to take Sharma out to Meyer before work to make sure he is good for tomorrow. Paul, KK. Shanda, the Wisely transaction is handcuffs and leg cuffs for Timothy from Amazon. Figured it would be okay to get those right away till we can talk about the sensors and stuff. If not, please say so and can cancel the order. Paul, it's fine. May 19th at 4:55 p.m. Shanda, please steam clean Timothy's room while we're gone as well. He isn't going to sleep tonight, but I just want that smell taken care of as soon as possible. Paul, KK. Shanda, please sign into the camera downstairs and please turn on your notifications in case I need to get a hold of you. Handcuffs and leg cuffs are coming tomorrow now, not today. Headed home now. I can hear you, no devices. Okay, you've slept long enough. He didn't lay down but still got away with some crap due to you not having the alarms on all night. Paul, frick, sorry. May 27th, 6:26 a.m. Paul, KK. Shanda, check on Timothy, please. He's moving around a bunch and I need to work. Paul, okay. Shanda, time to get up now anyway. Shanda, time to get up by now anyway. Paul, KK. Shanda, please put him downstairs and watch him on camera so I don't have to get a bunch of alerts at work. I will send it I will send it later, but you don't need it really. Just need to know when she'll be there, and she said 5:15-ish. Paul, KK. Shanda, have Timothy get to the bathroom and put him in his room with the alarm turned on when you leave. But no discussing alarms or anything like that with Grammy, please. Paul, okay. Shanda, please be ready to walk out the door at 5:15. Please make sure you have clean jeans on and a clean shirt. May 31st at 4:58 p.m. Shanda, they are both in my room and they are not responding. I will scream at them through the camera once I get in the car in a couple of minutes, but I am beyond livid. Paul, Timothy should be in his room and Gabriel should be in his. Shanda, neither one of them are in either of their rooms or downstairs on the camera. Paul, okay, that wasn't my fault. I put them both there before I left. Don't blame me for that. I gotta go. I have work to do. Shanda, I know you have work to do, but I have to say this, and part of it is not your fault because he did it before you got up. But the rest of it is completely your fault. He managed to carefully open his door and sneak in the garage after I left for work. And he was in there all freaking day. You never saw him today. That is beyond unacceptable. I am so upset right now at him for sure, but also very upset with you. Paul, I actually paid attention today, so no, that wasn't on me. Stop blaming me. Shanda, Him getting in there before you woke up was not on you, but the fact that you never even saw him today was completely on you, so don't even try it. Actually, correction, he came upstairs, stole some food out of the pantry while you were on the couch, and then went into the garage. So you are more responsible than originally thought. No response needed. We'll talk about this in the morning. Paul, what time? Shanda, around 8 a.m. Paul, I was asleep. Shanda, got the van opener out of the drawer even. Can opener. We'll talk about it in the morning, I said. Paul, I set the alarm for 10:30 and I thought you were already activated the alarms the night before. Paul, Shanda, I did activate them. They didn't wake you up. Paul, I have work in the morning so I can't exactly talk about it. Shanda, we will talk before I go to work, I meant. Paul, fine, but still none of that was my fault. Don't blame me. No excuse me, but I have work to do. Shanda, I said don't bother responding earlier, geez, and none of it was your fault. Really? Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow morning. June 1st at 2:43 a.m., so it's the next day. Shanda texts Paul, you haven't left work yet? Paul texted her a Cash App link. Oh, that's the next day again. So then June 2nd, he texts her a Cash App link, and Shanda, please let me know after you attach the alarms to him. Paul was about to activate them. Thank you, and please don't scream. I can hear that. June 3rd at 3:03 a.m., Shanda texted, did his alarm even wake you up? Just please make sure you turn them back on. Paul, sorry. Shanda, no problem. Please turn off his alarms so he can walk Sharma, then you can turn them back on and sleep longer. Have been working from my room to let you rest, but gotta go get my laptop on the charger now. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Thank you. You can go back to sleep once you turn his alarms back on. I will get you up around noonish. Paul KK. Is he back inside yet? Shanda. He should be down there any second. Okay, time to get up now. Please turn off his alarm so he can go to the bathroom. Then he is gonna clean the kitchen. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, I'm up. On June 6th at 11:33 p.m., Shanda. When you get home, I left both sets of keys on the back of the couch. The alarm attached to him is turned on. Both of them are actually. Please have him move closer to your door and please log into the camera down there when you get home. I will have it going here until you get home, but it will automatically turn it off for me once you log in. I love you. Please be safe. Paul, okay. June 7th at 7:46 a.m. Shanda, okay, come walk Sharma and you can turn his alarm off for a minute so he can go to the bathroom. Every day alarm for up here so I can watch over him for a little bit while you get more sleep. June 8th at 6:05 p.m. Shanda, please put the alarms on him and turn them on. I don't trust him to not sneak upstairs while you're on devices. You know how he takes advantage of situations. And they won't even let me in because I can't wear a mask and I have a doctor's note for it, but they won't take it. Waiting in the car now, not sure when we will head home. June 9th at 9:53 p.m. Shanda, he sat there on the floor under your nose eating. Do me a favor and go downstairs and check behind that steam cleaner to make sure there's nothing else there. That's where he had put them earlier when I called him. And do you have an opinion on whether he sleeps tonight or not? I have to work tomorrow, so it would end up being on your shoulders to watch him and have the alarms and stuff on more than normal. Thoughts? Paul, I checked. Sorry, I didn't say. And I don't know. Shanda, okay, thank you, and need an opinion either way, please. I'm so frustrated. Paul, I am too, but I honestly don't care. As long as he behaves, it's up to you. Shanda, I dunno. If keeping him awake is even worth the hassle, you know. Paul, yeah. Shanda, he needs to go to bed then, no sleep meds, and make sure both alarms are set and he gets the keys and turns them on, please. Paul, okay. Shanda, please walk Sharma one more time. He's in here. June 10th, 11:52 a.m. Shanda, time to get up, please, and let Timothy out to go to the bathroom and start schoolwork. Paul, okay. Shanda, if Sharma can't behave himself and stop trying to look for trouble, I will need you to take him down there. He is a huge distraction when he's working around. He's a huge distraction when he's wandering around looking for trouble. June 11th at 11:05 a.m. Shanda, okay, time to get up and let Timothy go to the bathroom, please. Paul, KK. Shanda, did you take my drink cup downstairs last night? June 13th at 11:28 a.m. Shanda, the alarms are going off. About to start court, but please fix and turn them back on. And please figure out what Timothy is doing. Paul, Timothy tried to sneak out, but I caught him. Shanda, okay, when you are awake and functioning, get him some hot sauce. Little turkey. Alarm's back on, right? Paul, yes. Shanda, thank you, and thank you for catching him. Please bathe Gabriel right now, crate Sharma, and have Timothy against the wall right outside the bathroom, then shorts and t-shirt are fine. Paul, KK. Shanda, you in the bathroom with him? Paul, Timothy tried to sneak food. I yelled at him, and then he became momentarily unresponsive, and then I saw this. He's bone thin, Mama. I think honestly we need to actually feed him. Shanda, Kay, give him bread, please. I hear you. Give PB sandwiches and water. The unresponsiveness is probably fake, but I see what you mean. Paul, also it's no wonder he's hardly capable of standing. Shanda, I am in court. Paul, KK. Shanda, but he goes in his room when to. You go. Please put them in their rooms. Paul, KK. Shanda, I found actual door alarms with remotes that he won't be able to defeat by opening them slowly. Separate the magnets in them at all and they go off. Ordering enough for the pantry, garage door in his room. Hope it was okay I used your info on Amazon. I can't do diddly right now. If you want me to order one more set of 2 for the fridge and freezer, please let me know. That would get rid of the keys for everything but the big freezer. Paul, very true. Shanda, want me to do one more set with your info? June 14th at 3:35 p.m. Shanda, wow, Noah's clean the garage, but give him hot sauce for that. How did he sneak up with the alarm on? Paul, yeah, I'm guessing he did that annoyed slow opener trick. Paul, I'm really not dealing with him because I might just strangle him. Shanda, okay, well he stays in his room and I'll slather hot sauce on bread for him when I get home. He can't do that with the new alarms coming. Could you please locate the printer paper in the garage while my car is not there? June 15th at 4:47 p.m. Paul texted, on my way home and holy crap it's hot. Shanda, you've apparently been up here too long. I must be the only one that will never get used to the cold. It's only 90 degrees. If you give Timothy any of his bread before I get home, please make sure you coat it really well in hot sauce on one side. He tried to get Gabriel to bring him plain bread earlier after I told him yesterday that already got today would have hot sauce on it, and I caught him on camera. She said an attachment for something. Please make sure, this is June 16th at 2:16 p.m. Shanda, please make sure you put both of them in their rooms before you leave for work. Please tell Timothy I will be watching him. I told you to have Timothy sitting up, not laying down, not happy about not being listened to. When you get to work, please let me know what Timothy has eaten today. Paul, nothing. He hasn't eaten anything because he wouldn't shut up. Shanda, what was he saying? Paul, he kept asking for food, and I kept telling him no, but he wouldn't stop asking, and he wouldn't stop setting off the freaking notifications. So you didn't give him food because he kept asking for food? Can't even fuck with these people. Shanda, K, he said the notification off us when he is sitting up like he should have been, just saying. Paul, okay, I'm about ready to scream at Timothy. Can you tell him to hold still, please? Paul, June 19th at 4:09 p.m. Paul, not yet. Shanda, okay, sorry, picked up your tracking what looked like outside the building moving away. Head home when you do, please. Hopefully you won't be here too long. Timothy is in his room, plus log into that camera. Paul, should he be laying down? Shanda, yeah, it's fine today, I told him. You can do his bread with hot sauce at any time, though preferably sooner than later. Put more hot sauce than you did yesterday, please. And he has to eat at least 3 slices with hot sauce, but may have more, as long as they all have plenty of hot sauce on them. June 21st at 4:04 p.m. Shanda, is everything all right? Timothy has gotten to lay down all day? Question mark. Paul, no, I checked every minute or so. Shanda, I really wish you had been honest with me, but we can talk about that when I get home. Paul, huh? Question mark. I swear I literally told him to. Shanda, doesn't look like he listened based on camera history. Paul, Arg, seriously, I'm not mad at you. I literally told him what felt like 100 times. Shanda, my bigger issue is that you said you checked every minute or so, but checking on the camera would have told you he wasn't listening. I'm not absolving him of responsibility by a long shot, but there are reasons the cameras are in place. Paul, I know. Shanda, headed home now. Paul, KK. Shanda, how is everything? Did you make him eat his bread with hot sauce? Paul, I was just about to get up and get it. How many? Shanda, 4 with hot sauce that he has to eat, and he has allowed another 4 without hot sauce, but he has to do the hot sauce one first and then set a timer for 30 minutes before he can eat the others. I found enough in change to get Gabriel some chicken nuggets and French fries from Burger King. It's like $3 total, so we will be home as soon as I do that. June 24th at 8:16 a.m. Shanda texted, KK, thank you. I will if you be now. Okay, I fully believe he does not need to go to the bathroom that often. He is either doing something he should not be in the bathroom, or he's trying to go to the bathroom, repeatedly hoping you will not turn his alarm back on. Make him wait at least a couple more hours to go to the bathroom again. And is his alarm back on? June 27th at 3:08 a.m. Shanda, oh yeah, I know, but I wasn't nice tonight either. Made me feel horrible, but no way was he getting away with that crap. Let him know that if he tries to sleep at all, he'll get another ice bath sometime before you leave for work and another when I get home. Might want to toss the ice that is made into some Ziploc bags in the freezer tomorrow for if we need a bunch more. Paul, KK. Make sure you've got the camera on in his room as well, because he tried grabbing one of them, so it's gonna probably try and grab the other. I fall asleep for not even a full hour. And he's pulling this crap. Shanda, I'm sorry, the reason I'm not turning it off and back on is because I'm making him suffer through the sound of it. I take it you don't have any earplugs or anything? Paul, I'll be fine. Shanda, okay, sorry, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Instead of turning it off and back on and making him deal with all the noise himself in that very small enclosed room. He tried to sit on his butt instead of kneeling like he's supposed to be doing. And he tried to hold on to them with his hands. He's trying to lay over. Paul, okay, I don't want to know. I want to sleep. Shanda, he's laying over now and not responding to my yelling through the camera. Yeah, so do I, but doesn't get to sleep. Thanks a lot, he's getting away with sleeping right now. Thank you and sorry, please don't damage the door kicking it. Trying to help you, but he is laid over now. He is moved around so he got the cuffs in front of him instead of behind him. I put the cuffs back behind him. I will have to deal with less than 2 hours of sleep today, but not letting him get away with this BS. Kay, need you to come walk Sharma and move up here while I get ready for work. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, it is. Shanda, crud, okay, thanks. Okay, he did well enough while I was driving to work to be able to put some clothes on. However, if he misbehaves bunch, you can take the clothes away. Or one other thing, do not let Gabriel see you get upset with Timothy, please. And remember, Timothy's camera is recording, so if he manages to fall asleep because you not catching something, that's not going to end well for either one of you. Love you. Sorry he's being so difficult. You watching him close? Paul, yes. Shanda, hey, good time for his other cold bath from you. Don't worry about responding, please. I'm about to call it a night. Timothy is sitting in his room without his hands on his head, but he is sitting there and he doesn't get to sleep. Please give him another cold bath when you get home and make him sit in there for at least 30 minutes. Hopefully with him getting to sit there and not have his hands on his head, he will cooperate better. I will have the camera on overnight as well. I will leave the keys on the back of the couch so you can get him out of his room after you turn off the alarm. And then he can put his clothes back on and just sit there after his bath. Hopefully you get to sleep more that way. Hopefully both of us do. Paul, KK. If not, you'll have to hold me back from strangling a child. Shanda, yeah, me too. June 28th at 4:48 a.m. He laid down, Shanda, he laid down on your watch again. Come up here and walk Sharma, please. Timothy is claiming he needs to go to the bathroom, but whatever, your call. Paul, KK. Shanda, please turn his alarm back on. I think he was about to try to sneak out. I'm really sorry. I was trying to let you sleep until 11, but I have been dealing with Timothy for over 3 hours now, and I need a few hours of work where I don't have to watch him. He keeps trying to lay down, and I can't keep doing this. Please go ahead and wake up and watch him on his bedroom camera for now. I realize that you don't have the right app for the bathroom camera yet, so don't swap those two cameras until you're ready to leave for work, please. I'm really sorry again. I love you. Please respond and confirm to me that you're up and watching him, and please don't lay back down because you'll likely fall back asleep. Paul? Paul. Okay, it's fine. Shanda, thank you. He just laid down on camera. If he holds his arms up for the next 5 minutes, I'm okay with you letting him put them down. He had to put them up because he kept trying to lay down on me. He's laying down. Are you watching him at all? Paul, yeah. If he lays down again, make him kneel in the corner. Paul, KK. Shanda, please either enforce his arms or enforce him for 5 minutes straight and then let him put him back down because he does not need to get away with anything. You know that's a bad thing if he gets away with stuff. Enforce the second time too. Paul, KK. Shanda, thank you. June 29th at 7:13 a.m. Shanda, just so you know, if he doesn't behave today, I told him that I am basically turning him over to you for the time you get home today until at least Saturday morning. If he behaves, I will have you let him lay down for a couple of hours today, and then he already had earned having to stay up tonight as well. But if he doesn't behave, he will stay up tonight, tomorrow, and Friday night, and I told him I would let you deal with him if he doesn't behave and stay up like he's supposed to. Hope that's okay. It sure seems to motivate him. Paul, okay. Shanda, he just laid down again. Paul, okay. Shanda, please go get him up. Feel free to dump some cold water on him. And even if he sits up right before you get in there or as you get there, I honestly don't care if you get a little rough with him. Are you going to get him? Please go ahead and turn the AC on. You will be warming up with your blankets, and that will make sure he doesn't stay too warm. Paul, okay. Shanda, I told Timothy he could rinse his eyes out once you got up. His eyes have been bothering him since last night a little bit. I just sent him to go do that. Please make sure you get Gabriel down to his room before you leave. And for the love of all that's good and holy, please close the laundry room door. Is the AC turned on? Trust me, I know he's thin. That being said, he told me a week and a half ago that he wanted to be thin to make me feel bad for punishing him. Oh, right. Damn it. You don't get to grump at him for that. I already lit into him plenty for it. Paul, of course he did. Shanda, yes, so while I want to fix it, he will get most of his calories from plain bread and rice for now for pulling that. He will get plenty of calories but not get to enjoy them that way, you know? Paul, KK. Shanda, so yeah, we'll tell you more about what he can eat later. Paul, I hate to be insensitive, but can you come out here and deal with Timothy? He tried to steal some chips, and I'm not going to deal with him right now. Shanda, ASAP. Paul sent a Cash App link. June 30th at 12:25 p.m. Once he fixes the camera, we'll leave y'all alone to get stuff done. Paul, and he's already pushing every one of my buttons. Shanda, what's he doing? Paul, the whole shaking and I need support crap, and I'm ready to slam him into the ground. He also wet the bed and is covered in urine. Would you say a 5-minute shower with the curtain open so I can watch? Shanda, well, first, you're not going to slam them anywhere. And you can write him a cold bath and he needs to wash up, and then he'll need to find clean clothes that don't fall off of him. And then Gabriel needs a bath as well anyway. And he will need to wash his sheet, and he will need to wash the tarp. So you need to fold the tarp up to make sure nothing comes on the carpet, and probably take it out back where he could take one of the green and yellow sponges that aren't, and some awesome cleaner, and scrub the tarp. Sure, 5-minute shower where he can scrub and you can watch his fine as well, but it has to be a cold shower. You can tell him he gets it cold because he should not be wetting the bed. And please check the carpet and see if he needs to clean that too. There is some different awesome cleaner for carpet that he can use if he needs to. He will need to use a different green and yellow sponge for that. I do not want him using my nice sponges for either of those. Paul, okay. Shanda, make sure he gets the sheet on his clothes and any other dirty clothes into the laundry and washed ASAP, please. Paul, okay, now the camera is getting on my nerves. It won't stay where I put it. Shanda, get him in the shower first and then worry about the camera right after that. If you need another box for the camera, fine. Just want it working as soon as possible, and probably good idea to get Timothy some bread. He can wait on rice till after Gabriel's ball game. Did you move the pizza out of Timothy's reach before he started working in the kitchen, and you aren't watching him, and you're on a device, it looks like? Paul, I did my part. He's just being annoying, and I check on him every minute. Shanda, lovely. I made the mistake of leaving the speaker on for the camera. Why are you screaming? He sure seems to have recovered quickly. Paul, right? Shanda, the fake shaking is about to drive me insane, though. Paul, yep. Shanda, wow, he moved way quicker all of a sudden. I have repeatedly asked him if that was what I thought it was, and he denied it over and over again. Tell him I now know for sure he lied to me repeatedly about what that was on the floor of his room. He needs to put what he collected in the trash in the garbage. He can stand there like this for a long time but not walk normally. He doesn't shake at all for a while standing there, and then apparently remembers he thinks he should be shaking and starts doing it. July 1st at 12:33 p.m. Shanda texted, "Has Timothy stopped fake stumbling yet? It might be best if you give him like 4 pieces of bread to eat before he starts work. Just make sure he stands up a while he eats them, please. That way he has no excuses." Paul, no, and I literally yelled into the speaker for 5 minutes to get him to wake up. Then I had to go drag his butt out of bed, which is harder than it sounds because it reeks of urine down there. Shanda, okay, well, his small room and probably the rest of the downstairs after he cleans it up need to be steam cleaned. Get the big steam cleaner that is somewhere in the garage. You'll probably saw it when you cleaned it up. And get that whole area down there steam cleaned, please. Paul, okay. Shanda, the watermelon propel is on the front porch. Paul, I'm ready to kill Timothy. Shanda, you know what time I get off? What's wrong now? Paul, I'm not gonna, but... He left his peed and pooped in under things in the freaking bathroom and I stepped in it. Shanda, the camera in his room needs picked up, please. Ugh, lots of hot sauce on bread for that. Paul, I cleaned my foot, but I'm already at my limit. Shanda, he shouldn't be doing anything in those, much less both. Grr. Where is he currently? Shanda, Paul, on the wall downstairs. Shanda, has he been accomplished? Has anything been accomplished? Paul, he cleaned the kitchen if that's what you mean. Shanda, all of it or just the dishes, and will I approve it's clean or... Paul, I had him clean the counters and do the dishes. Shanda, Kay, that's not an answer, but anyway, gotta work, we'll see if I'm pleased when I get home or not. Is he finally walking normally? He can have bread with hot sauce on it. Does need bread, though. Paul, I've already given 4 pieces of bread earlier. I know he's not walking fine. He's still doing a whole wonky walk. Shanda, do 4 more pieces of bread with hot sauce on them, please. Do me a favor and go ahead and fix him a cup of rice. Instead of using water, use mostly chicken broth. There's some broth in the fridge. Try to get all the way up to the cup with broth, and then if you need a little bit more than a cup liquid, just to be safe, use water. But don't tell him he did that. It's a few extra calories. Paul, okay. July 2nd at 11:48 a.m. Paul, okay. What do I do if he doesn't finish within the assigned time? Shanda, hot sauce. Paul, so apparently this hot sauce isn't just Carolina Reaper, it's also Trinidad Scorpion chili pepper. Shanda, yep. Grocery order is on the way. We probably need to pull some of the turkey out of the freezer for food tonight. Ground turkey, I mean. Groceries are here. Don't leave Timothy, you unattend, but don't want anybody seeing him either. He's walking slightly better. Pack of 24 self-adhesive laminating sheets. Clear letter size, 9 by 12 inches, web address. Please, can laminate printouts that we reuse to keep them in good shape? If the answer is no, not a problem at all. Paul, KK. July 5th at 6:47 a.m. This text message thread begins on the day before Timothy dies. These are the complete rest of the text messages in the 24 hours before Timothy dies. Shanda, YW? I don't know what that means. Forgot to tell you this before I left. Timothy was doing his fake stumbling and falling last night, of course. So I decided to prove once again how fake it is. I asked him if he would stop doing that, if he can eat a whole pizza by himself, and he said yes, of course. And then I told him how obvious it was that it was fake, and he had just proven that yet again. And of course, he just looked down and didn't respond. When are you going to the bike shop? And please let Timothy go to the bathroom and then put him back in his room with the alarm on when you go. Gabriel can be in his room. Make sure you get Timothy some bread and water. Paul, KK. If you want him to sit in his room with his hands on his head, that's fine, but Timothy does not get to lay around all day. Have you fed him yet? Paul, not yet. I was literally about to. Shanda, okay, thank you. Gabriel is hovering right outside Timothy's store. which might cost Timothy to take even longer because he will claim he was blocked from getting out. Timothy's door. Just so you know, Timothy hasn't budged. What is his problem? Paul, arg. Shanda, sorry, please make sure you lock both front and back doors when you leave. Paul, KK. Sorry, I'm just really done with this crap. Shanda, I understand I'm well past on with it as well. I know this is a big favor to ask. Please make sure you go down there regularly to make sure he is not asleep before you leave. Maybe we should leave the light on. That way it will be harder for him to fall asleep. I really, really do not want you to lose hours at work, but I am about to have you call in at least until I can get home. I don't trust what he's going to try to pull today. I can't believe he keeps getting worse and worse with his stupidity. Now he's refusing to answer me, so go throw some cold water on him as well. Paul, okay. Shanda, please do the water now. He is being beyond stupid. Paul, okay. Shanda, I really don't want Gabriel seeing him like that with no clothes on. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You are not reading my messages. Please go back and read them and then go turn the light back on. Paul, oh sorry. Shanda, please make sure you go back and read all of my messages that I wrote just a couple of minutes ago because they are important. I'm sorry, I'm trying. I can't work like this when he's doing this, and there's no telling what he'll do when you leave, and I don't want to risk Gabriel seeing him like that with no clothing on. Why is he doing this to me? Am I not going through enough already? Feel free to go dump more cold water on him. He moved over where he's not laying in what you dumped on him earlier. Go dump more cold water. Paul, I know you're trying, Mama, but he's just too selfish. He's either going to make me lose my job or just royally tick me off. Shanda, I won't allow him to make you lose your job, but I don't know what to do today. Go dump some more cold water on him. Paul, okay. Shanda, the camera that was originally in Timothy's small room that is now on my desk downstairs, I believe. Could you possibly set that up in my bedroom before you go? If so, I will have Gabriel stay upstairs. Maybe that will help a little. Paul, KK. Shanda, please hurry with the water dumping on him, though. He thinks he's getting away with something. Paul, I know, I'm crushing the ice. Shanda, thank you. Do you think any part of this is real? He's had more of a break in the last couple of days than he did before that. He can't be more tired than he was. Paul, right? Shanda, please go ahead and set up the other camera so I know it works. And then, when you leave, tell Gabriel he should not go downstairs at all. Paul, the one with the Tekken app? Shanda, no, the one that was in Timothy's room that we pulled out and is now stuck to a box. I think it's still on my desk downstairs. Paul, oh, okay. Shanda, get that up in my room. I'm the only one that has the app for that. That way I can watch Gabriel and not worry about him seeing Timothy like this. Paul, KK. Shanda, please check and make sure he has not fallen asleep. I would prefer if you managed to turn him around so I could see his face on camera in the bathroom. Paul, KK. Shanda, is he talking to you at all? Paul, no. Shanda, is he seriously trying to make us believe he can't communicate? Paul, he's full of it. Shanda, could you put the camera in my room on top of the dog crate, and is he responding to you? Timothy, I mean? Paul. Okay, and no, he's not Siri. Oh, yeah, not. Shanda, can you please force him to respond to you just to make me feel a little better? Be honest with me, are you worried about him at all, or is it a bunch of BS like it has been for days? Paul, it's the same old BS. Shanda, so you're not worried at all? Paul, nope, if I wasn't so angry, then maybe. And that's a big if. Shanda, okay, let me rephrase that question then. Do you honestly believe we should be worried? Paul, I don't know, I'm just tired of him being such a nuisance. Also, I called work and told them I'd be late. Shanda, okay, I'm really sorry, I hope they're not upset with you. Paul, nope. Shanda, if you think Gabriel will behave himself and stay upstairs, you can try to go to work before I get home. I would recommend starting to look for an Uber in around 30 minutes, though. Paul, are you sure? Because I can and will stay till you get home. Shanda, I really want to say go, but I have my concerns, of course. I don't know. I will trust you to make a good judgment that won't negatively affect your work. Paul, KK. Shanda, just let me know what you decide, please. I know it would mean getting down there very early, but I'm willing to drop you off in Grand Haven before I head to work tomorrow morning. You could stay at Starbucks across the street. Paul, KK. Let me know when you're heading home. Shanda, please let work know that we will definitely have your e-bike fixed one way or another by your shift on Sunday. Please let them know. Request bag that your hours not be cut because of this, okay? Thank you. If you're staying, could you please stay on his case? It looks like he's trying to go to sleep and I don't have the time to yell at him from work and actually get stuff done here. Paul, yep. Shanda, yeah, please go down there now because it looks like he's trying to sleep. He turned away from the camera, so I can't see if he's trying to sleep or not. Paul, he's not. Shanda, if you're going to be there, why don't you go ahead and run another cold bath and stick him in it? You will have to stay downstairs in the bathroom with him, but I can keep an eye on Gabriel. Just leave Gabriel with keys, or he can unlock the freezer if he needs anything. Paul, how is that going to help? Shanda, it's going to make him miserable. Feel free to tell him that once he stops acting like this, he can get out of the cold bath. Paul, isn't he already? And it's all his doing. Shanda, yes, but this will make him more miserable. You might want to try the bathroom floor with a rag towel when you go to do that so you don't have to worry about sleeping on the water on the floor. Dry, not try. And try to force him to talk to you. We both know he can. Paul, yes, his eyes do have a slight glaze look. Shanda, but he smirked. You can make your eyes glaze over by staring for too long. Paul sent an attachment of Timothy. This is about 14 hours before he died. Timothy will be dead 14 hours after this picture was taken. Shanda, yeah, it just looks like he's been staring at something too long. You said he smirked? Paul, never in my life have I ever wanted to beat someone so bad. Shanda, trust me, I understand right now, but you have to calm down. He's only making it worse for himself. Crazy idea. Ask Gabriel if he wants pizza rolls and heat up a set of pizza rolls and take one downstairs and offer it to Timothy and see if what he does. Put it right in front of his mouth, but be ready to yank it back if he tries to eat it. Paul, KK. Shanda, and by the way, I did not intend for you to put the Tekken camera in my room. Please move that back downstairs where it was before you leave, or before I take you to work. The one on top of the crate is perfect. Paul, okay. Shanda, even if Gabriel doesn't want pizza rolls right away, he will want them eventually. It's worth it to heat some up. Just try that. Hold it right in front of his lips. How much you want to bet he's going to try to eat it? Paul, a lot. Shanda, agreed. Please do that and get back down there to make sure he's not falling asleep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trying to fall asleep. You're going down there? I gave you time to cool off. Paul, I'm waiting for the pizza roll. Shanda, KK. So how is he reacting now? It looked like he tried to grab something or do something with his arm. Paul, he's not. He's Krill being stubborn. Still, WTF. Shanda, I really don't understand it considering we know it's all fake. Paul, yeah. Shanda, please make sure you keep bugging him so he doesn't try to fall asleep like that. Maybe force his mouth open and put some hot sauce in there considering everything he's put us through. Paul, KK. Shanda, does he blink when you smack him on the side of the face? And I don't mean hard smack. Of course not. Paul, yes. Shanda, he doesn't realize that wouldn't happen if there were something really wrong with him. Did he swallow it or try to spit it out? Paul, he swallowed. Shanda, yeah, he's just fine. He is just being an absolute butthead. Get his arm out from under his head like that. He doesn't get to be comfortable like that. He gets no padding whatsoever for his head if he's going hang his head sideways. Please keep an eye on him. I'm willing to bet he's going to move to adjust himself soon. Is it mean to ask you to turn his body slightly where he said would go over the side of the top backwards? That will be even less comfortable. He just adjusted himself to be more comfortable. Perfect. He thinks he can outlast us. Are you still down there watching him? Paul, yes. Shanda, he's moved a little bit to make it less uncomfortable. Yeah, he's moved a couple of times now trying to get more comfortable. Am I imagining things or has he already moved a little bit again? Paul, I'm done. I can't deal with him anymore. Shanda, why are you saying that? How can he lay there like that for any length of time? Ugh. If you need to put clothes in the dryer, please do real quick. Paul, he's doing this to tick us off and make us give up, and at this point I'm ready to beat him within an inch of death and go to work. Shanda, that's exactly what he wants you to do. He will not last us. I can promise you that. I have the screen muted because I have to right now, but feel free to let him know that he will not outlast us, and that comes directly from me. But definitely time to switch the loads anyway, so take some deep breaths and go do that. He's still acting like he's staring straight ahead? Paul, yes. Shanda, this is getting beyond pathetic, but he will not win this. Not gonna happen. Sorry, had to step out of my office for a couple of minutes. Did you swap the loads? Paul, yes. Shanda, might be time to dump more cold water. Just make sure it doesn't go outside the tub. And maybe force him to drink some more. Did you say something after my comment about showing it's fake? Paul, yes. Shanda, what did you say? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Paul, I just agreed. Shanda, oh okay, crazy thought. Tell him if he actually sits up by himself and stays sitting up, he will get some pizza rolls. Don't tell him it's only 2 rolls and I'm okay if they're frozen rather than cooked. Paul, okay. Shanda, calm down, sweetie. He's trying to get a reaction out of you. Just splash water on him occasionally for now. I will let you know when I'm on my way home. I have to stop for gas on the way or I'll run out about 15 miles from home. But I will make that very quick, stop and grab you and then head out. He's determined to be a pain, isn't he? Odd question. He's ticklish, isn't he? Paul, yeah? Shanda, he just moved his head, by the way. Go tickle him mercilessly. Paul, well, he was ticklish. Shanda, wouldn't surprise me if he had enough determination to resist right now. Was worth a shot. Like I said, he's moving his head. Paul, ... I'm done. I'm not dealing with him for another second today or I might snap. Shanda, chill out and just keep an eye on him so he doesn't sleep and keep doing the splash of water occasionally, please. And keep an ear out for the dryer so you know when your clothes are dry. Calm down, you're okay. Try dealing with all of this from a distance. Just do whatever asked as far as keeping him awake and splashing him with water and you'll be fine. If you need to wander away for a minute, go move that one camera back downstairs where it was, and then please take the shower curtain off of the bar in that downstairs bathroom for tonight, so he doesn't have those to cover up with. I am serious about making him sleep in there tonight. ? Paul, okay, I got it. Shanda, when you go to remove the shower curtain, please remove everything else from that bathroom that he could mess with. He's not getting diddly squat to mess around with tonight. And he needs cold water dumped on him at least one more time before I get there. I was talking to you on camera. Is he still trying to stare off into space? Paul, yes. Shanda, he's still breathing, right? I just have to ask. He's doing enough to make you paranoid even though we know it's fake. Paul, yes he is. Shanda, you know, if this were just a matter of him being tired, he would have got enough rest sitting and laying there that he would be fine right now. It just further confirms how fake he is being and how horrible he is being, honestly. Please make sure you both move the other camera and clear out that bathroom before I have to leave work. I have a couple of places I want you to call about your bike while you're waiting for me to get home. Paul, okay. Shanda, I wonder how it would feel to have that hot sauce on your private parts. I'm not saying touch him there, not at all, but dripping a little there, is that horrible? Paul, I don't know and I don't care. Shanda, does that mean you're willing to try it? Paul, no. Shanda, okay, well, I need to lose the attitude with me at least. I didn't do anything here. You need to lose the attitude. Okay, understand that you're frustrated. I'm also frustrated beyond measure. What I don't understand is why you haven't done either of the two things I told you before 5 p.m. when I have to leave work. Paul, okay. Shanda, considering you're not sitting over him and haven't been for quite a while, I'm willing to bet he has slept at least some when he shouldn't have been able to. Paul, nope, he's still awake. Shanda, you're not thinking about the whole picture in the fact that he can probably hear you walking in but away. I'm not gonna go there right now. Close the bathroom door for now, please. I'm not watching him on my way home, but you can just stay close by and listen for anything like the water turning on or anything stupid like that. And then I will turn the camera back on once I pick you up. Paul, okay. Let me know when you're headed out. Shanda, I will leave at 5, but I will need to stop for about 5 minutes to get a little bit of gas. And someone is suddenly moving their head more. Paul, user busy, not even a voicemail, tried several times. Shanda, K. Getting gas now. Please tell Gabriel to stay in my room till I get home. Question mark. Paul, KK. Sorry, just got that. Shanda, okay, please check in on Timothy one more time before you go. I should be home in probably right around 10 minutes. Paul, KK. Shanda, I'm not going to pull into the garage. You will need to come out the front door and lock it real quick. Paul, okay. Are you here? Shanda, not yet. Paul, KK. Shanda, did you check on him? Paul, yes. Shanda, notice how he had the strength to sink down like that? Paul, right. Shanda, still staring? Paul, yep. Shanda, he's apparently decided to go big or go home today. Just beyond ridiculous. Please set your alarm for 6 a.m. I ended up dragging him back to his small room because I wasn't going to risk him having access to the tub or other things overnight. He's still trying to be stupid, but I will tell you more tomorrow while I take you to work describing how many different ways I proved that he's still faking. He's still doing it though. It's beyond ridiculous. On July 6th at 6:09 a.m., Timothy's been dead for about an hour and a half. Shanda texted, time to get up and please check on Timothy on your way upstairs. Question mark, question mark, question mark. At that point, she went and checked on him herself, and that's when they found him deceased. So this whole text message thread is, I don't know how she got any work done. If I was her employer and I found out about all this, I would be pissed off. She literally is on top and micromanages every little movement that Timothy has, and even her 20-year-old son. I mean, it sounds like she's talking to the 15-year-old when she's talking to Paul. And it's just, he's in trouble he's in trouble. He's being punished by withholding food because he asked to eat. Asking to eat got him punished by not letting him eat. It's just crazy. And the amount of he's moving, he's trying to get more comfortable. It is just insane that Shanda Vander Ark took the stand and agreed to testify on her own behalf with this amount of documentation of just how truly horrible she was. Thank you guys for staying through this if you did. Be a new episode coming on. I think I'm going to post this on Wednesday, so there will be a short episode tomorrow, and then back for a long one on Monday. Thanks. Hit subscribe. Hit like. Leave me a comment. I appreciate you guys. Be safe. Thanks for watching This Is Monsters. New episodes are uploaded twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. There are occasional bonus episodes covering unsolved cases and criminal history. If you have a suggestion for a case you think I should cover, leave it in the comments. You can always follow the channel on Instagram at thisis_monsters and purchase merch at thisismonsters.com. Thanks so much, and be safe.